Okay, Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh, and good evening, ladies and gentlemen. This is to report a number of items that we follow up to our the Honourable Minister's press conference this afternoon. Um, on the oil slick that was found by the Maritime Enforcement Agency of Malaysia, they have sent the samples to the chemistry department today, and we have got the report from the chemistry department of Malaysia. They have reported that they have confirmed that the oil are not from an aircraft. The oil analysis of the sample taken by the Maritime Enforcement Agency are not from an aircraft. And this evening, and also as been circulated in the media, there are debris that been noticed or found by the aircraft south of Hong Kong, abeam Saigon, and we are dispatching ships to the area, and so far we have not received any confirmation or verification of the debris. Are they from the aircraft or not? So by tomorrow we should be able to tell the debris of the factual of the debris that they have found at the abeam Saigon, east of Saigon. And the area of search has been expanded in the South China Sea. We have expanded to 100 kilometers radius of Igari, and we will show the area of our search to all of you. And you can see here, this on the east coast. This is Igari, and the area of search at the moment is 100 kilometers radius of Igari, and we are expanding as beginning tomorrow, and these are the areas that we're going to search. In the next few days. We have also conducted search on the land and also on the west coast of Peninsular Malaysia, and we have covered a part to the north of Sumatra, and we're beginning to enlarge our area of our search in the next few days. So this is the area of rescue and search and rescue to be done by all the assisting agencies in the next few days. And as what we mentioned this morning, and also by the Honourable Minister of Transport, our aim to find the aircraft will be intensified, and that is very, very important. Without able to locate the aircraft or parts of aircraft, we are unable to determine the cause or the causes of this incident. That is very, very important. That's very, very important that we have to find the aircraft. And on the two passengers that have flown on the aircraft with stolen passport, we have the team of investigators have looked at the video footage from check-in right to the departure, and I have hereby to confirm that all security protocols have been complied with. All security protocols have been complied with. But on another angle, there's a possibility of them in the stolen passport syndicate. That is an angle that they are looking at. They are doing the investigation now. And as the features of those two passengers, we have looked and relooked at the footage of the video and the photograph. It is confirmed now that they are not Asian-looking male. They are not Asian-looking male. So again, on the search of the aircraft is now continuing throughout the night by ships of a number of existing agencies, and tomorrow morning we start again using aircraft in the areas as mentioned by me a few minutes ago. Okay, any question?
Sir, can I ask, the IGP has just said that they have confirmed the identity of one of the person using the fake passport. Can you confirm that, and what nationality is that person from?
I cannot confirm that. Just we are more looking at the security aspect of it. The security aspect, they comply to all protocols of security. I cannot confirm nationality because we are looking at the possibility of stolen passport syndicate. That is another area of investigation. Okay. Next.
Sir, if they're not Asian-looking males, then what are they looking like, roughly?
Do you know a footballer by the name of Bartoli? He's an Italian. Do you know how he looks like? Bartoli. Balotelli. You mean he's black? Yes. Nationalities, okay, I don't want to dwell about it, but they are not Asian looking, that's what, okay.
Siba from Reuters. You're looking at two areas and you're expanding the search. Could you elaborate on how you conducted the search? How many aircraft and how many ships on each side? Do you need more resources to conduct the search? What more resources do you need to conduct these two searches? Because it's expanded now.
Okay, we are using aircraft, we are using ships, number of assets, maybe the Air Force personnel. Yeah.
Gentlemen, as you are aware that we have covered this area, yeah. There are two types of search that we're doing. One is air search, and the other one is surface search using ship. And currently, this is the third day that we are doing it. As you see on the western side, sector A, B, C, and D, this has been carried out by air thoroughly. At this point of time, okay, as we speak, there are surface vessels to comb over this area, which the air search has missed out. At the same time, as you look here on the this box on the east, okay, we also have done the air search, and there are few ships that is doing the vessel search, as I explained earlier. This is to make sure that every inch of the ground in this area will be covered. Subsequently, what will happen in the future, or maybe by tomorrow, we will expand further. As we talk today, yeah. This evening, we did send few aircraft to probe. Sorry. Okay. This afternoon, we have sent a few sorties of maritime patrol aircraft to carry out the search over this area. And the intention is to carry out the search over this area the next few days. And slowly, we will move the ship here and move out to this area. Same also goes to this area. We're going to expand the search from this box into the red box. Yeah. So this will be conducted in the next few days. Thank you.
Is this you mentioned 100 kilometers? Is it the same as 50 nautical miles that you mentioned earlier?
No, it's increased now, and we're going to increase further in the next few days.
Sorry, 50 nautical miles. Now what it is now?
100.
Now it's 100 nautical miles, not 100 kilometers. Nautical miles.
100 nautical
It's
miles.
nautical miles, yeah.
Nautical miles.
Dato', how long will it take to cover the whole 100 nautical miles? How long? How many days? How many hours?
We are now doing 100. Okay, we are divided into blocks. And each ship assigned to each block, and each aircraft assigned to each block. Okay.
Mani here from Bloomberg. You were saying this afternoon that DCA is actually coordinating this entire search and rescue operations, but Vietnam seems to be ahead of you in giving information to the media. Can you address that?
Okay. What we have, what Vietnam does is actually they have reported to media whatever they found, and whenever we receive such news, either from media or somebody send it to us, we straight away contact our counterpart in Vietnam, and all the time the Vietnam authorities have denied that they have found the object or any parts that they that was disclosed in the media. That's a fact. That's always the case. So we have to be very careful if we go to the media to announce we have found this, we have found this, we have found this. We have to verify positively that that part is part from the aircraft. So it's something that we don't want to give any false hope. And this is something that we have to reiterate here. Please do not just report any report that is unconfirmed, and we don't want the public to speculate. It's very bad for the family, the next of kin of the passengers. It's very important.
Sorry, the two guys, are they African? Are you saying they're African? Or African origins?
I think that one is they are not Asian looking, and I think we have cleared the security part of it. I think that is more important.
Is there a reason why you can't describe them?
Because there's an angle that they are looking at the possibility of stolen passport syndicate. Okay.
Datuk, possibility, okay. 100 nautical mile yang Datuk cakap tadi dibesarkan. Okay. Kalau diikutkan 2.41, 2 jam selepas berlepas, MH370 hilang. So ada 6 hours lagi. So dalam 6 hours, scale besar tu ke mana mungkin boleh pergi selain daripada Strait Malacca?
It's very difficult to say because the point we don't know exactly what happened to the aircraft. So we just cannot speculate. We just cannot do guesswork. It got to be a scientific work because the parts we can study the parts or we do the forensic of the parts. What actually happened? So we just cannot do guesswork. It's not guesswork. It's got to be science. It got to be specific. It got to be analyzed.
Skala itu akan dibesarkan dalam 6 jam punya skala penerbangan.
Skala tu dikembangkan oleh kerana apa yang kita lakukan dalam mula-mula 50 tu tak dapat tak dapat apa-apa yang dicari. Kita kembangkan supaya kita cover seluruh perarian ataupun the sea surface that we have calculated.
Yeah, hold on. Hold on.
That's where the aircraft should be lah. That's technical search, more technical search.
From the Straits Times, just very quickly.
Okay.
Can you tell us about the weather conditions in overnight tonight and in the coming days? What do you expect and how does it affect recovery operations? Just very.
I don't have the.
Thus far, the weather for the last few days and also nights has been fair for search operation. So we hope that with the current weather will stay and facilitate our search and rescue operation and help it for us to do it effectively.
That's all. Question for Malaysia Airlines.
Haze, no problem because we are flying low and the ship is doing the surface, doing the search on the surface of the sea.
Dato Sri, CNBC. Forgive me for asking this question, and I know it's a hard one for me, and it may be a hard one for you, but at this point in time, is this still a search and rescue operation, or has it moved beyond that? Is this now disaster recovery?
It's still search and rescue. We still term this incident as missing aircraft.
I comment on the warning of a possible threat attack on China received by Taiwan days before the aircraft went missing. Can you verify that?
I don't have the report officially to us, so we cannot comment on that.
Datuk, money here. Datuk, this passport thing, is it stolen one, or is it a human trafficking, or is this syndicate a rampant thing in KLIA? Or?
That's what I said just now. There's another angle of investigating of possibility of a stolen passport syndicate. Okay.
Simon Mawson from CNN. The two people that you're investigating, as far as the stolen passports are concerned, is this the major focus of your investigation and Malaysian Airlines investigation, or are you also investigating other leads related to this missing plane? And what are you investigating?
We are looking at every possibility.
Can you share what you're looking
angle.
at with immigration and the police?
That is something we cannot reveal, but we relook at the security part of it, and they have gone through the full protocol of the security. That means that they have gone through screening. The baggage has been screened. The cabin baggage has been screened, and to us that comply fully the protocol of aviation security.
Jason? Sir, I have a question for Malaysia Airlines. Can you tell us what is your policy when it comes to locking the cockpit door? Is your cockpit door locked in all the aircraft? Is this a policy?
We comply to the recommendation of ICAO and all the authorities. The cockpit door is kept locked all the time.
Can it be open from the outside? Or
You cannot be open from outside. In order to go into the cockpit, it has to be open from inside. And there is, like all aircrafts these days, you have a video camera pointing to who is actually outside. So the decision to open or to allow somebody through is taken inside the cockpit.
Mr. Jari, just one more question. Does the MH370, we understand that the ACAR system is optional for Boeing 777s. It comes standard with Airbus. Can you tell us if that plane has the ACAR
This
system?
aircraft is equipped with ACARs.
What are the leads that you're working on that made you expand your search area? If we are on the third day already, zero debris, and you said you're not working on guesswork. So what are the leads that you're working on that made you expand your search area? It's just a flight path.
Yes, it's a flight path. We look at the area where it was reported lost on the radar, and the possibility of the aircraft air turn back, and that's a lead. And it's very important to say here that we have to find the aircraft or parts of the aircraft.
Dato, can you clarify about?
I cannot.
Can you clarify about the oil spill? The one that was tested, is that the only oil spill, or is that the same one that was seen on Saturday from aircraft? There was an oil slick that was shown in photographs from, I believe,
Yes.
the Vietnamese side. Is that the same oil spill? Are we talking about only one oil spill that has been tested?
This was been taken, sample been taken by the Maritime Enforcement Agency.
Okay, so there's only one. We can.
Thank you very much. We have been on the ground for more than 20 hours. We have flight our 3 choppers and 1 fixed-wing aircraft, the amphibious aircraft. So throughout our flight, during those periods, we identified if there's any spot, we'll send the surface ship to collect, sampling, that kind of thing. If there is suspicious, very strong suspicion that that oil belong to the Boeing, then definitely we will bring it ashore for proper identification. But other than that, we can see greases kind of that. So there's no requirement to bring. We know that it's not the aircraft. So therefore, we can confirm with you whatever is on the surface of the sea has been identified. For example, the orange object that we saw from the air, we send our ship, collect it, is the canvas, orange canvas. It's not a life jacket. I just like to confirm with you, I think we comply with IMSA, International Maritime Aeronautical Search and Rescue volume, which is internationally recognized. And I think that is the standard being practiced all over the world.
So there was only one major oil spill. There was only one slick since Saturday.
We suspect, correct?
Okay.
We
There are reports.
Okay.
for lab test is one, but the other is research kind of thing. We don't have to.
That's
Because
all.
we have the oil rigs operation, the oil and gas industries not very far.
Okay.
We have also shipyards close by. We have a lot of fishing trawlers in those areas of operation. So therefore, this can be part of it.
Okay.
Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you.
You were asked this earlier, but it's a very important point. There are reports that the identity of one of the men who had stolen the car has been verified. Can you give us more information on that? And if you can't, how can we report accurately on this situation?
Again, I just cannot understand your question.
There have been reports that one of the men with the stolen passports, his identity has been verified.
Okay.
Are you able to confirm that and tell us where he's from?
We cannot do that at the moment. We will check on it.
And if you can't do that, why can you not do that?
Because there are, as I told you, that there are other angles that they are looking at this syndicate of stolen passport. That's what they are looking at. But we are, as I have to repeat, the security part of it has been looked into, and we're satisfied that they've gone through the protocols of the security at the airport.
Okay, with that we conclude the session for today. Our next PC will be tomorrow at
10 o'clock.
10 o'clock. And the other thing is that for member of the medias, after this PC itself, I would appreciate you if you could start moving the camera.